This video contains strong language not suitable for all viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Fuck it.
Jesus Christ. Alright, welcome back to another episode of The Lost Mines of Phandelver. Is this going to be how the video starts every time? Now we don't have Kendrick here to be like, but wait! So, last we left off our, intrepid... What do you call a group of 5 people?
It's not quite a fellowship. I think that's what we should call it. It's not quite a fellowship.
The not quite a fellowship. They just talked to... God, what was her name? Lenine Greywind at... Or maybe it was Lenine. Lenine? It was Lenine. At the Lion Shield Coaster. She paid them for stuff. And she was very short and grumpy. Because that's how I wanted her.
Yeah, she also gave us 2 pony kegs of wine.
Yeah, she did. You got paid from Barthen's provisions. Zach got shot with a blunderbuss. Our dear friend Remus got shot in the arm.
Good now.
Good now. And everyone seems to be talking about the red brands. And you guys are now outside of the Lion Shield Coaster. You just got paid. You just left with your 2 pony kegs. And what would you like to do?
What time of day is it there, God?
I'm going to say noon. Yeah, noon. Yeah, because people slept in because of the ruckus overnight.
Oh,
it was quite a bit of
that certainly was a ruckus, wasn't it?
It was not very nice times.
Strange. Well, it seems to me we got a clear job ahead of us. And maybe we could start thinking about these red brand folk.
It might not be such a bad idea, you know. It's pretty hard to make a good profit in a town when people are stealing all of them.
That's right. What say you, big guy?
Or we could just skip town and find a better place with less robbers and make money there.
Oh, that's true, too. I gotta say, though, this Gundren feller, what do you think ever happened to him? You ever notice how Sildar, what's his name, Sildar, right?
Mm-hmm.
You ever notice how Sildar never seemed real upset about Gundren going and missing?
Well, that is quite confusing when you think about it.
I mean, these guys like go back, you know.
How far back do they go back? 6 months, 6 years, 6 days, 6 trillion? I don't know.
At least a week, I think.
I would say at least maybe 2 weeks. They've known each other 2 weeks probably, maybe.
Brandon, are you massaging your head right now?
Are you
it's a
shaving your
shaver
head right now?
Yeah.
Oh. Sweet.
You just shaved your head.
I wanted to know how much. Sorry.
Oh, everyone moved. Oh,
There
I'm down
he
here
is.
now.
Sorry, lips.
He's just constantly at his desk, hanging out, shaving his head. That's commitment, sir.
All right. Well, hey, so Chris, we had been given, and actually, party, we all need to take some better notes during the actual campaign so that we don't have to have Chris remind us so constantly. Chris, I'm gonna take notes from here on out.
Okay.
In the past, we had been given.
I have notes.
We had been given some notes on the red brand and whereabouts to kind of start with them.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got for me on there?
You have been told by several people. Should I make you roll a history check for this to see if you remember?
I mean, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you roll a history check because I'm a dick.
Whatever.
Curtis does that to us.
I got a fucking 9.
A 9. Does anyone want to assist him?
I mean, this is
I
my
will
inner
assist him.
dialogue.
Okay, there we
we're
go.
talking about
Yeah,
this right
yeah.
now.
Zach, roll again.
Okay. Now that one's a 19.
A 19. All
That's
right,
much
you
better.
remember because like 6 people have told you that
Yeah.
that the Red Brands hang out at the Sleeping Giant Tap House, which,
Okay.
if you look at your Mapsy map, Stonehill Inn and then there's a road that goes to the east, and then there's a big fallen down building at the end of the road. You see that? Well, maybe not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, on that road going down, there's a little dilapidated barn, then there's a red roof, then a gray roof, and then a house that is sideways with a gray roof, a little shed out back.
Yeah.
That is the Sleeping Giant Tap House.
All right. And we were given some tips as to where to start with these fellers, weren't we? I do believe.
I think that was the Sleeping Giant Tap House.
Yeah, that's what.
All right.
It was the place.
Mysterious. All right. Well, seems to me. I mean, do we need to shop around for anything more? Or do y'all want to head to that? I think it was the.
You know what? I lied.
What was it? It was the napping troll, something like that. You lied. Oh wait, God lied.
No, I didn't tell you this yet. Never mind. I unlied.
Okay.
I unlied.
I unlie.
For me.
Yeah, Discord's
Right.
being real poopity.
Yeah, everybody's
having
at
any
like a
problem.
delay.
So what do we do?
I look fine.
It's
No,
not for me.
you're moving all over the place and stop
I
it.
wanna-
Just move less.
Oh no, it's gonna break Discord.
You want to what, Remus?
I want money, personally, but I don't know about y'all.
I mean, I think we definitely do need some, but I mean, we could either go look into the red brand, or we could go look into. We have two options here.
Someone told
Which
us
one
about
do
a
you
job
think
board,
is-
right?
Which one of those two do you find more pressing? I am sure.
Chris, did you tell us about a job board last session?
I don't know. Should I have you roll for that too? No, I didn't.
Son of a bitch. Yes, whatever. I'll roll for
I
it.
don't think there was any job boards.
17.
There is a job board outside the town hall.
I
Count.
thought so.
Yeah.
I-
Which conveniently
All right,
is where
hey.
Sildar is.
Yeah. Hey, y'all. I got to make some money back. Most of you heard I have quite a steep debt.
Yes,
and
don't we need
as
to go talk
enticing
to
as the red
Sildar,
brand,
too?
as enticing as the red brand may be right now, I want to go check out that job board and see if there are any, easy pickings.
Don't we need
job
to talk to
candidates.
Sildar anyway? I think we need.
Yeah. Let's head over to the job board. I'm heading over to the job board.
I would agree. I will come with you. It sounds
Alright.
like good idea.
The two of us go to the job board.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So
For the
Tommy
party.
is going to go. Wait, who's going where? I was reading.
Josh and Katos and I are going to the job board. I think Wex said he'd come along as well. Yeah.
Okay. Tommy's gonna hang out with Torak. Is Torak going, or is Torak?
Torak, if you're not going anywhere, then I think I'll just hang with you. There, I'm Tommy.
You're Tommy? Okay. You'll be Tommy today. I don't know what his sheet says. Actually, I do. If we get into combat with Tommy, I'll run Tommy. Okay. So you guys go find the job board. It's like 2 houses away. It's not real difficult to find. Torak, what are you doing?
I think I'll go with him.
And you'll go with him? Are you guys taking
the
the
job
wagon,
board,
or,
yeah.
or
Yeah.
are you leaving the wagon at the Lion Shield coaster? Coaster?
I'm just
How,
walking.
I'm
how
hoofing
far,
it.
How far is it?
It's like two buildings away.
Less than a block.
Oh, I'm gonna walk. Walk.
Okay.
No
so
more
you're
Aiming for the wagon.
This time I'm
anyway,
gonna
so-
walk.
so your ox and your wagon are just gonna hang out at the Lion Shield coaster. Apparently, you guys
Yeah.
managed to go over to the job board. Who's gonna look at it?
Well, I think I left first, so only seems
Okay.
right.
So you read on the job board that there are three missing people. I remember their names. A Sarah, a Chris and a John are missing. It is a woman and 2 children, and they have been missing for 5 days, and they're looking for any information. There is a 500 gold reward. I have to write down these people's names now. There is also, next to that, with a slightly bigger notice, a thing that said Orcs at Wyvern Tor. And the town hall master, his name is Harbin. It says, Harbin is looking for someone to head east on the Tribor Trail, where travelers have reported troubles with a band of orcs near Wyvern Tor. He is offering 200 gold to any per person for any group that can take care of the problem. If the party pursues, you need to talk to him first. It says inquire within.
Hey y'all, check this out. Well, we got a job for there's a job here for some like missing folk, but only pays 500 gold for the whole thing, and seeing as 6 of us, not a great payday. But there's this job about some orcs, and I think that maybe the 6 of us make 5 of us make a half decent team. We've done a little bit of fighting together, and it's $200 a pop.
That doesn't sound too bad to me.
It doesn't sound that bad either, but I think maybe we should take care of the thieving problem first, or else maybe there will be no money left when we...
What if we did both at the same time?
I don't know if we can do that. You have to be in 2 places. I haven't figured that yet.
Here's an idea. We take the job, we go talk to Harbin, and we inquire about the Red Brand as well while we're there, and get some leads. We take the orc job and get some leads on the brand.
Or we could just show up at their front door and see what's going on.
That too. I'm in the interest of gold here.
I am too, but at the same time, there might not be any money when we come.
They're gonna steal it from the town hall, is what you're saying. They're gonna steal
absolutely
all the money from the entire city.
I don't know. They might have all of
when
the
an
money.
innkeeper can keep them away.
Well,
To be
I
fair,
think the innkeeper was maybe dealing with one of their lower ranks, not very skilled,
so you guys do recall that the only places that the Red Brand steer clear of are generally the inn, and they have never bothered the Miners' Exchange, which is run by Hollia Thornton. She has been pointed out to many of you that you should go and talk to. I forgot that.
Yes.
when I was telling you stuff.
Yeah, me too. Let's go talk to, was it Thalia, Hollia, Balia, Claudia? What the fuck was her name, Chris? I just forgot it.
Thalia, dude.
Hollia
Thalia.
Thornton. It's hard because in our other campaign we have a Thalia. So at first I wasn't sure if I mispronounced it or if he was remembering wrong.
Well,
Again, brain is screwy this week.
if I don't get paid, maybe Father can just have you. So,
But we will get paid, but maybe we should be looking into this first before we take on another random adventure with orcs. Orcs are very scary. Ever seen an orc? They're not very...
I'm for whatever helps and gives us money.
For once, I think I'm gonna have to agree with Mr. Possessed over there. I think we should go check out the Red Brands.
all right. Whatever y'all say. I think
Suck
we're
it up,
getting
little
into
man.
something a little above us.
That's
See what
okay.
happens.
I've been in worse situations.
Plus, they've been looting the whole town. I'm sure they got plenty of money.
We'll
Exactly. We can now take their money that they took from the town and we'll just tell the town that they lost it.
We'll see.
God, I might restart Discord. Give me a second. Alright, sorry about that. We have discovered some things. So, you guys were just discussing what you wanted to do. If you wanted to do a job board, it sounded to me like you guys wanted to pursue the red brands. Are you going to bother Hollia Thornton first, or are you just gonna...
I would like to go bother Thalia Horton. Here's a who.
Okay. So she is at the Phandelver Miners Exchange, which y'all actually passed on your way into town. It is 2 buildings south of the Lion Shield Coaster, so like 4 buildings away from you, southwest.
From the job board or from our car?
From you where you currently are. It is
Where
3 buildings.
Where are we? I need to print this map and do it.
You guys, which I think I could just share with you guys this thing now. Yeah, I'll do that. Maps. Boom. Did it work? Files are too powerful. What the heck?
Your
files are too powerful.
File
overwhelming.
overwhelming. Alright, yeah, this doesn't give away any stuff now. So we're gonna copy that, come down here, go.
I wonder if I have a physical copy of the map.
You would.
Oh,
So boom. So that'll tell you guys what the names of places, because you've pretty much been everywhere at this point.
That is so much better.
Yeah. Alright. Boom. We're here
Right now we're at the town hall.
Yes. You were on the southern little pokey of it.
Shrine of Luck.
Mm-hmm. You haven't been there yet. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Can I touch the butt?
Dude, let's just go to Hollia's house.
Yeah, we're going to.
See, this is why I didn't share it with you guys before.
Yeah, you did. You showed. Oh, you didn't show us with all the.
No, this is all the names.
Okay, so we're going to the Miners Exchange.
The Miners Exchange. So are you all going? Are you picking up your cart on the way past?
It would probably be a good idea.
I mean, what do we need the cart for? We ain't hauling anything.
Maybe we should park the cart for the day if we're not going to be using it.
Are you sure we don't just want to bring the wine with us and drink it as we roll around?
You know what? I think that is the best idea anybody's had today.
They had some ideas. I mean, whatever you guys want to do. I am not driving, though. Very bad driver.
We don't need to drive. We can just walk it. It's an animal. You don't need... The animal can walk beside us.
They're not very smart animals.
So if we're gonna do this, why don't we?
Well, let's go get our cart and go to the Miners Exchange.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
We go get our cart.
So you guys go over, and there's the guy who unloaded the cart, kind of like petting the ox, and he sees you guys coming back, and he goes, "Thought y'all were donating this here wagon, but if you're here, take her back, and here you go." And he just walks off inside. So you guys collect your wagon, and the 2 pony kegs of wine are still in the front seat. You have not moved them from there.
I begin to move one of them to the back. I'm gonna walk up to the cart as Dicklesby, the who was unloading the cart. That was
he
his
went
name,
inside.
guys. Yeah, he went inside. As he walks away, I'm gonna walk up to the cart. I'm gonna grasp one of them pony kegs of wine, put my arms around her like a fine maiden, and I'm gonna pick that up and put it in the back of the cart.
Okay, you now have 1 pony keg in the front seat and 1 pony keg in the back of the cart.
And I sit down next to my pony keg of wine.
In the cart.
In the cart.
Okay. Is anybody else doing anything?
Yeah.
I am going to just walk next to the cart.
I don't own a cup, so...
Yeah.
You should get one of those. Those can be very valuable for protecting some of your personal belongings, if you know what I mean.
So what are you
does
doing?
pony cake work? Is it there like a tap that it's
We pop the top of it just like the last one.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Take your
With the
crowbar, pop
crowbar
the top
that I
off.
have.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
To be fair, you guys are standing outside of a shop. It is very possible that she has cups
could-
inside.
Probably buy yourself a solo cup.
See, I have my bell, like my ding ding bell. That's my cup.
Okay.
All right. No, let's just go. Let's just go.
So who's grabbing hold of the ox and having it follow him?
I'll grab it. Tips.
Chris, while we're pulling this cart, I'll pop out my crowbar, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pry open that top of that pony keg. And as I do that, I take the lid off. I'm going to take my water skin, and I'm going to dump the water out of there, and I'm going to put that water skin right there in the wine and fill it right up.
Okay.
And after that, I take a lid, set it on top, take my crowbar, kung, 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 around the edge of it, and seal that bitch back up.
Okay.
So my water skin is now made of wine skin.
Made of wine skin. All
that's
right.
just grape skins, buddy.
Wine skin.
You're good at grape skin.
Yeah, I changed it to wine skin in my inventory.
All right. So you now have a wine skin instead of a water skin. How much are you drinking right now?
None.
Okay. You're just readying it.
Yeah. Prepare.
Okay.
He's drinking the whole thing.
So are you guys in the process of heading over to the miners' exchange, or where are you doing?
I don't know. I'm too busy filling my wine skin.
I'm gonna head over to the thing.
Okay.
Miners Exchange.
Okay. You're also going over?
Me, yeah.
Okay. And
So
everyone's going? Okay. So y'all start wandering over to the miners' exchange, and you get there. Nothing interesting happened in the 50 feet between you and the miners' exchange.
Surprise.
There are two double front doors. They look like big barn doors. This is like one of the sturdier buildings in the area. It's not just like rough and tumble shenanigans. This was put here with purpose. There is stone corners on it, like pillars,
Yes.
and from the stone there are large wooden timbers, all rough cut on the outside, that go between them. This is a sturdy, fortified looking building. What do you do?
I guess we go inside the building.
Okay. Are you leading the way?
Sounds like I am.
Do I
Okay.
fit?
You will fit in the building.
Okay. If I have to roll for it, let me know.
All right.
I'm listening.
I am Shaq size, okay?
That's
How
a
tall
big
is
boy.
Shaq?
7'1". I'm 7
Okay.
feet.
Jeez.
Okay. So yeah. So Kados is leading the charge into this building.
That's what it sounds like.
All right. So Kados, you get up to the door. Do you open the door? You're going inside?
Yes, I
Sit
open
this
the
chair.
All right. So you get up to the door and you put your hand on the handle and you open the door. Door opens just fine. Inside is very well lit with oil lamps all around the inside. You step into probably a 12 by 20 room. It's about 12 foot deep, 20 feet long, or wide rather, in the direction that you're walking. Inside there are several chairs and a couple tables, and there is a counter with steel bars covering it in front of it. It kind of reminds you of a jail. Behind the counter, there is a young lady, probably late 20s, early 30s, dark brown hair, almost black. She is currently wearing all leathers with certain like armor plates like on her shoulders, elbows, forearms. She has some bracers. And you can currently only see probably about the waist up. And she is currently turned the other way. It looks like she's thumbing through some books. She's on the other side of the bars.
Other side of the bars? Hello?
The figure turns around and goes, "Well, hello there. What can I do for you today?"
Who am I speaking to?
"Oh, my name's Halia," and she puts her hand through the bars to shake your hand.
I will shake her hand.
All right.
Creepy as that sounds.
You shake her hand. She goes,
Yes.
"Well, I'm Halia Thornton. I run the Phandelver Miners Exchange here, and you don't look very familiar. Can I ask who you may be?"
I am Kados. I am just Kados. That's what I am.
"Well, it's very nice to meet you, Kados. What can I do for you today?"
Me and my companions here are looking into the red brands, and we were told to maybe come and look at your place.
Ah. Sorry, my home is calling me.
Your home?
My home, which is my parents' home.
Oh.
It's a very smart house.
It misses you.
So you're looking for. What do you want to know about the red brands? Let me start with that. And she kind of leans back and crosses her arms.
Oh, I'm walking myself into a circle here, aren't I? Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. All right.
Well, y'all want to come here. Why don't you ask the questions?
I'm trying to think of the right thing to say, because I don't want to seem... Never mind. I am sorry. We are looking into them to hopefully help out some of the townsfolk.
So you like the red brands or you don't like the red brands? Answer me that.
We
Trying to
don't
get rid of
like the red brands.
Trying to get rid of them.
Yeah, we don't like them. We're not very friendly with them.
Well then, that opens up an interesting little proposition that I might have for you here in a little bit. Anyway, so you're looking for information about the red brands. What can I help you with? I know quite a deal.
All of it?
All of it. All right. So, most of them seem to hang out at the Sleeping Giant Tap House. I'm sure most of the townsfolk have told you that already.
Yes, that's just probably maybe our next destination.
Next destination. All right. Has anyone told you about where their hideout is?
No, where is their hideout? Is it not that same place?
No. They wouldn't just. No, that's a silly question. Their hideout is exactly. I like this guy. Anyway, they hang out up under in the basement of Tresendar Manor. That's if you go down here, you swing a right. Big mansion up on the hill, kind of dilapidated, falling apart. They hang out up there.
Up there.
Exactly, the big house you saw up there.
It is a very big house.
It is a very big house. They're up there. That is where that's where their leader is. So
Okay.
So how far are you guys looking to go? Are you looking to just ruffle some feathers, or what's your goal?
Let me be plain about this one. Many of us need gold, and while we do care very much for the townsfolk of Phandelver, we're hoping to maybe take care of them, but also maybe get a little bit of a payday out of it.
Well, I can help you with that, the payday. So here comes the proposition. A lot of these red brands are just people down on their luck. Just found a bad situation, and now they're stuck in it. However, their little leader, they call him Glassstaff. It's a stupid nickname. I only met him once. didn't go very well in his favor. But he hangs out up there ever since our encounter. And my proposition is to you. How many of you are there? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 of you?
I believe so. Last time I counted.
So here's the deal. I'll pay you guys 400 a pop. 400 gold a pop. If you can take out their leader, Glassstaff, minimal casualties. Like I said, most of these boys are just dumb. They got in a bad situation, and now they're stuck in it. What do you think?
We could probably attempt to pull that off, but if things go bad, then things go bad. There's nothing we can do.
Hey, things go... If it's them kill you or you kill them, I expect you to kill them. That's what I would do. But I'm just... Question. What's up?
You want us to kill this Glassstaff for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say that once we kill this guy, you hear the saying, cut the head off the dragon and two shall take its place. Well,
I don't think that's how dragons work, son.
Well,
how do we know who it is? Does he have a nice glass staff? Is that what he has?
What I'm trying to say, though, is that how do you know that killing this leader is going to end the red brand problem for you?
I mean, when you really think about it, we don't know anything at all. We're just here to try and make some money. We're not going to solve all of the life's problems right now.
The thing is, if you take out Glassstaff, there goes their payday. Are you gonna hang around if you're not getting paid?
Where, by the way, I mean, these guys get a payday. Where do they get this money from? Or where do they keep this money?
So, they keep the money up in Tresendar Manor, in their little base of operations. As far as where they get their money, they raid caravans, they bother the townsfolk, It's not a good situation, put it that way.
All right.
So, what do y'all think?
I think we would be more than happy to accept your offer.
Let go for all of you?
About the manor?
Do I know anything about the manor? I know that it's old and dilapidated. I know that they're under it. It's about as much as I got for you.
They're under it.
They're under it. Well, I would assume it would have a basement. It's a manor. Most manors have basements. Now, I did overhear, I don't generally leave this building too much. That's why people don't tend to bother me. But, also I can hold my own, which is what happened with our good friend Glassstaff. But, I did overhear the stable boy talking about how his friend and he were out in the woods somewhere, and they found some sort of tunnel, and there were a bunch of red brands hanging around this tunnel. You might be able to look. You might be able to go find the boy. I want to say his name is Carp. I want to say he's Alderleaf's son.
Which stable?
Stable, the one right by Stonehill Inn.
You got.
Is he that little kid I saw?
Yes, he's the little kid you saw. He's also the same little kid that Kados made cry on the road in our first episode.
Oof.
So you could go see what they know. Maybe they know something. Maybe it's their main entrance. Maybe it's a back door. I don't know.
Interesting. One last question.
Yes, sir.
It's going to require a lot of us. And I was wondering if perhaps, as insurance for this job, could you give us any supplies to help us on our way to take out the red brand?
What kind of supplies are you thinking?
Perhaps. I don't know. I hear there's a lot of things in this building. I don't know if you maybe had weapons or even potions, anything like that.
I could help you out with some health potions.
That would be excellent.
As far as weapons, I only got mine, and I ain't about sharing.
Fair enough.
Alright. So, 400 gold a pop for the 5 of you. Right?
That sounds very fair to me.
And
Does
I'll
does
supply.
anybody object?
Nope.
No.
I'll supply, let's say, 2 health potions per person.
That sounds mighty fair to me.
I don't actually want any. They don't very taste nice. They're not good.
I'll take his.
All right. So we have a deal.
I think so.
All right. She reaches her hand through to shake somebody's hand.
I wish
I'll shake her hand.
All right.
Oh,
It is a
big
firm handshake from her.
But it's furry.
It's a furry, firm handshake. All right. She goes, "Let me get you all your potions." And she reaches up and pulls down this slab of fucking stone behind these bars and disappears in the back somewhere. So her window has closed and she disappeared, leaving you guys to talk amongst yourselves for a minute if you want, or we can just fast forward to where she comes back. She's gonna come back.
I'm just realizing that our party has a Chewy, and that's pretty great.
So let me offer some perhaps advice to this place. I think if we go in, as they say, guns blazing, we might have a tough time. But I know a little bit about sneaking around. Maybe we could sneak in there, do it quiet.
I am all down for sneaking, but I must warn you, I am not a very sneaky person.
Send me in first.
You see, sometimes I'll just be walking along, and then maybe some awful noise comes out of my mouth, or thunder rains when my footsteps happen. You never really know.
I know what that's like. But what I'm saying is, send me in first.
The heck do we need to sneak for? We can handle it. It'll be fine.
As
How many
confident
how
as
many
you
men
are,
do you think
Captain.
they got?
I can take them all. Easy.
All right.
You've never seen me in a tavern fight yet.
I get your ear when it's all over.
I just big.
So with that, the
Big.
you hear some chains going, and this stone slab slowly raises up, and there she is pulling on this chain. Little things going up. Make a perception check, anybody, everybody, anyone who wants to.
11.
3.
That's a natural 20, baby.
It's a natural 20. Let me roll for Tommy. Tommy got a 1.
Stock
1. So, our dear friend Torek, you notice that at her waist are 2 pistols strapped to her hips. So, that's another gun-toting person of this town.
I'm gonna be Tommy for a second.
Makes me moist.
Tommy doesn't notice. Tommy got a
Tommy
1.
Shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So she gets the stone slab up and kind of bends down and picks up this crate and puts it up on the desk. And there are indeed 10 health potions in said little crate. And there's enough of a gap under the bars to slide this thing under. And you kind of get the idea that this is how most exchanges go in the Miners' Exchange, is through this little gap and this box. And it's kind of like a DMV, like a really self-conscious DMV. And so she puts them out and kind of leaves them there and goes, "Well, there are your health potions."
Hey, I guess we never asked, but first of all, thank you for the health potions. This place is called the Miners' Exchange, right?
Indeed it is.
This may seem a stupid question, but may I ask why?
Well, you see, Phandelver is the little center of, well, it's the closest town to the, let me make sure I'm telling you the right things.
As she's saying this, I'm taking health potions and I'm sticking them in my bag. And
Alright, so you now have 4 health potions. Are you taking the 2 that were Kados's?
Yeah, so I have 5 right now.
Alright, so this is the closest settlement to the Sword Mountains. And in the Sword Mountains, there used to be a very, very prosperous mine, which was lost a while ago. No one knows where it is, which is fine. But up in them hills, there is gold, there's silver, there's platinum. You can find all sorts of things up there. So, miners go up.
Eyes get really wide.
Miners go up, they find stuff, they bring it here. This is one of two, well, this is the safest place in town to keep your belongings. So, I charge a 10% tax on anything that you keep here. So, if, say you give me 1,000 gold worth of platinum, I keep 10%.
People bring 1,000 gold worth of stuff here frequently?
Generally it's more down in like the 200 to 500 range of gold, but
That's not what I'm getting at, Brandon.
still,
All right.
there's some money to be found out there.
Remus's thoughts as he's standing there, his thoughts seem to be elsewhere now, thinking of potential fortune from the,
It's gonna go from rogue to rogue miner.
shall we say, this mine that is lost that happens to be in Phandelver. So it could even be called the lost mine of Phandelver.
All right. So
Roll
is there anything else I can help you all with?
Think we're good.
All right. So each of you, besides Kados, are now the proud owner of 2 more health potions than what you already had. Please add those to your charts because I will not remember.
Gone.
So boom. You guys leave, I'm assuming?
One more thing, ma'am. I need a piece of coal, just one piece.
You need a piece of coal?
Yeah, it's for spells and things, like kind of magic-y stuff.
How big a chunk of coal?
Just a little guy, just to like put it in my pocket.
Alright. She reaches up and slams down the stone slab again. Goes in the back, and you hear this, and the stone slab is going up, and the chains are going, and she slides out one. It's probably like a baseball chunk of coal, and just slides it out and leaves it there. Anything else for you?
Thank you. That will be all. That's all I need now.
Alright. So, y'all leave?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, you get outside. It is still a bright and sunny day. We'll say it's probably around 1 o'clock now by the time you went and checked out the board, came back, all that fun stuff. And, yeah. What are you going to do?
I mean, now we have lots of options. We have other places to go check out. What do you guys think we should follow up with now?
Well, I couldn't imagine very many people would be over at the tavern right now.
It would probably be a better place to go around nighttime,
Yeah. Should we scope out the mansion?
That seems like a reasonable idea. We could go look around there and
Let
see
me-
if...
Let me let you guys in on a little secret.
Uh-huh.
It may not come as a surprise to y'all, but I've pulled a couple jobs in my time. And
yeah?
with a job of this caliber, I think it would be worth our while to scope the joint before we before we do it. Get.
Well, that's what we're talking about. Maybe we go and
This
learn.
is
what
me
we
affirming what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I appreciate this.
Yes.
But yes, we should go look around and see what security maybe looks like, or if there's anybody up top at all. They said it was abandoned after all. Maybe it doesn't look like much on the surface.
Perhaps not.
I say we rush in.
Well, no, I don't like that idea, sir.
I'm
I
very
think it's-
squishy.
It is a time to do some investigating around the town and around the manor itself.
Do you realize how big I am?
It may be also maybe not a good idea for us
Why
to
don't
scout
you
out
go
the
ahead?
manor all together. Maybe we split up and scout out the manor. That way it does looks
Don't
less
split the party.
suspicious.
Don't split the party.
But no, I mean just for like initial walking around, and maybe we should not all be seen together right there.
Alright. So what are you doing?
We're going to investigate the manor.
Okay. Are you taking the wagon? Are you dropping the wagon off?
Should park the wagon, I think.
I think
You know
we
what's funny?
should put the wagon back.
Real
What,
quick,
Brandon?
you know what's funny?
Ice cream has
So
no
I'm
bones?
7 feet tall,
Mhm.
right? Weigh, I don't know, like 300 pounds, right?
Mhm.
My stealth is +6.
It's because you're furry.
It
Yeah.
muffles it.
It muffles your size.
It muffles the
It's like a ghillie suit. You are Shaq running around in the woods with a ghillie suit on.
Shaq with a ghillie suit. Oh, that'd be expensive.
Oh yes. All right.
Unless
So
he made his own.
he could. I've thought about making my own ghillie suit. That's a whole tangent I could get on. Anywho, so you guys are gonna swing around. You're gonna pass the Stone Hill Inn, drop off the little wagon. Is that the plan?
Yes, yes, we are going to drop off the wagon and go and look around the mansion and see what we can find.
Okay. So you guys get to the little square, I guess you could call it. What's everybody's passive perceptions?
11.
12.
12.
10.
10?
Oh,
Okay.
no, 13. Sorry. I was looking at insight.
13. Okay. So Wex, you noticed that guy who appeared to be asleep the other night. He's across the way, just sitting in a chair, just watching across the town hall or town square.
He was there earlier.
Well, you don't see that. You're aloof, Mr. Russian man.
Is he in the same spot that he was the last time we spotted him?
He's in a different spot.
You know, guys, I don't know if you noticed this, but I feel like I keep seeing this guy around this, like, everywhere. I kind of, like, point out the older dude.
I mean, do you think we should go and talk to him? Do you think he is watching us?
He was at the inn, right? Didn't we see him earlier, too?
I'm not sure it's a great idea that maybe, I mean, if a man's giving us, shady looks, perhaps it's not a good idea to go talk to him. Maybe he has some issues, Maybe he just needs to be left well alone. And we just continue on our business and go take on the Red Brand, which, it has always been what we should have been doing all along, right?
Can I make an insight check to see if he's, like, looking at us?
You could, make an investigation check.
Sure, that'll work. That's a good one. The heck are my skills? Investigation 21.
21. He is looking at one of you in particular. He is eyeballing your good friend Remus Jobulin.
I thought he was looking at me because I'm,
Harry.
Remus, I think he's checking you out.
and I'm in a bugbear in a town.
It wouldn't be the first time I was checked out there, Wex.
I mean,
It's 'cause
Remus,
you're
you
little body.
don't really look that good, but,
You've been doing all these jobs. You got people chasing you.
I haven't done a job in a long time ever since.
You ever been caught?
Didn't you just say you were doing lots of jobs earlier?
Yeah, I mean, a while back before Faba, but you haven't really been doing any big time jobs since Faba to Judd. Maybe he works for Faba. If he works for Faba, probably shouldn't approach. I do owe him an
Does somebody
enormous
have a
amount of
bounty out for you?
He very well may.
Because I'm a bounty hunter.
Well, that's interesting.
And if I can make more money bringing
How
you
much
in,
money's on your head?
I don't know. I just know I owe the bastard 2,400 gold.
maybe I'll get that for
Maybe-
bringing him bringing you to him.
But if he's so interested in Remus, maybe we should figure out
No, I'm
why
just
and go ask him.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
How long have you been in debt to Mr. Faba there, Remus?
Are we still walking? By the way,
No, I'm
Oh,
staying
I
still.
feel like you
I
stopped.
Shit. Okay.
We're looking at the dude, looking at
How
you,
long have I been
looking
in
back
debt,
at me.
Baba? Well, you see, about lost the cargo about 8 months ago. 6 months ago, he tried to kill me. Then we made the deal. Still about 6 months, yeah.
Well,
Maybe we should go talk
maybe-
to him.
I don't think that's a good idea. You know, Faba has.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
The Rambino crime gang. Does that mean anything to you?
Too late.
I don't think
Big man
so,
walk.
but I don't really know.
So you turn to go over and talk to this guy. He's gone.
Well, that did not go
There's
very well.
Where'd the little
there's
man go?
there's two people walking like away, but they are not wearing the same clothes as this gentleman was. This gentleman was dressed in all black with a cowboy hat, and yeah, don't see him. Roll a perception check just for the fun of it.
14.
14.
I got a
yeah.
17.
Okay.
Oh, percept 16.
16. Yeah, you guys don't see him.
That
Hmm.
motherfucker probably 20.
I guess we carry on for now, but we should be wary of his when he sees us. That is not very good.
If we see
I don't
him
like being
again,
watched.
I say hi.
Not a fan.
If he's a fellow bounty hunter, he must be part of the guild.
I mean, he doesn't seem to care about us as much as he does our friend Remus over here.
If he was a bounty hunter, he would have already had my head.
As
Maybe
you
he
tell
plays
this to the
slow
bounty
game.
hunter.
Would you watch someone walk around a town for a whole day?
Oh, yeah.
Weirdo.
Well, let's go to the mansion, guys.
Thank you.
All right. So you all start walking, and you get around the corner, and there's the little 12, 13-year-old boy. He's 11 actually. He's sweeping his little heart's content in the what's it called? Where you put horses?
Stable.
Stable. Oh, there we go. People make smaller people. So he's sweeping his little heart out, and he looks up, and he makes eye contact with Torak, and he goes, "Oh, hello, sir." I don't know why he changed to British now. What can I help you with?
Hello, little boy.
Hi.
What are we supposed to be asking?
We're dropping the car off, buddy.
Where,
the car
no,
off.
Oh, yeah.
we're dropping the cart off, and we were told about the little tunnel that he may not have seen, that was the entrance to the underground of the mansion.
Yep, that too.
Yes.
Well, little boy,
Yeah.
can we leave our cart here like we did before?
So you'll be leaving it until tomorrow morning?
Maybe. We really don't know.
It may be
Maybe.
that, or maybe longer.
Oh,
Maybe less.
well, if you want to just pay
Maybe less.
for the day, I guess if you pick it up sooner, I could give you a change. But if you want to leave it here until tomorrow, that'll be 5 silver.
Who paid for the last one?
You did.
I think we should
I'm
just
not
pay
paying
for
this
a.
time.
I think we should just pay for a week of stabling the wagon, and we can just park it here whenever we want to.
I hand him 10 silver.
10 silver. So 2 days then?
Sure.
All right. And do you want me to take your ox, or do you want to park him?
Yes, please. Give him the good old parking spot.
All right. So he takes your 10 silver, and he leads the ox down into the little area, and you hear buckles and jingles. He's detaching the ox from said wagon, and he's gone probably 5 minutes, and then you see his little head poke back around. He goes, "Oh, was there something else I can help y'all with?"
Yes, we did actually have some questions for you, small child.
Oh, okay. Well, what can I help you with?
We may have heard that you know about a tunnel that goes up to the manor.
Oh, well, I don't know where it goes, but me and my friend, we were playing over past my farm, you see, in the woods, and we were adventuring, and he pulls out this stick that is kind of bow shape with a string that is definitely not tight on said stick, and he's like, we were adventuring out there, and we were exploring, and he's like obviously getting very excited that you're asking him about this, and we found a tunnel, and we were gonna go in and explore it, but there were like five or six red brands that came out of it, and they heard us, and so we ran into the forest, and they didn't find us. We're good at hiding. Do you want to know where it was?
That would be excellent. Where was it past your farm?
So my farm is the elderly farm. It's down southwest, and he kind of like points through the wall, and it's on the outskirts of town, and in the forest to the east. My mom doesn't like me going out there, but we were armed, and he kind of shakes his little stick, and we found it probably 100 yards past the tree line, up against this like dirt wall.
Okay, we will have to go look into that then. Thank you very much.
And don't tell my mom I was out there, okay?
Oh, I won't tell her. It's okay.
Okay, you promise?
With me.
Okay.
I promise.
Okay.
Pinky promise.
And he holds up his pinky. Pinky promise. Is there anything else I can help you all with?
I don't think so. Just keep our lovely cart safe. That is all.
Will I fit in the tunnel?
Oh, it was a pretty big tunnel, sir. I think you would fit.
Do I have to crawl?
They walked out of the tunnel, so I hope not.
Sweet deal.
Kind of looks at you a little weird, but he goes, "Oh, okay. Anything else?"
He has a size complex, you see. He likes to think he's really, really big, and he doesn't fit in places, but he fits in most places.
Oh, okay. I can fit in most places, too. And,
me too, buddy.
He scurries off into the stable, presuming to do something stable-related.
I'm just going to stop asking unless you tell me I don't fit.
Alright, so what are y'all doing with this new information?
Maybe we should go look into this tunnel before we go circle the mansion.
How late is it in the day?
It's probably like 1:20, 1:30.
Okay.
Or do you think maybe we should look into the tunnel at nighttime and we could be more sneaky?
Here's what I think. I mean, we're gonna case this joint, right? Our best
I think
chance
that's what we're talking about here.
Best chance to see it during the daylight.
Then maybe we should go investigate the tunnel.
Make sure we see every nook and cranny of this place, and we can just play it off as we're just taking a walk. You know, we don't need to look suspicious or nothing.
Oh yes, a walk through the woods next to the abandoned mansion. Totally normal.
5 fully geared people
send me.
walking next to him.
Right. Then send me. They won't see me.
But I don't know if I trust you.
I mean, they have gold. I need gold. We're gonna do the job.
Well, it seems it would probably be a better idea if we go together. We'll just get as close as we can, and if we can't get close enough, we will send you in.
Your funeral.
I agree with that.
Let's go.
So where are you going?
Ski daddle.
To the hole.
You're going to the hole? All right.
We're gonna go look into the hole.
So you guys start
scout the hole.
Yeah, scout the hole. All right. So judging by his pointing, You can either walk through a bunch of people's backyards to go in that direction, or you can walk back through town square and down that little alleyway past the town master's hall.
We are trying not to attract any attention, so it'd probably be best just to walk through town.
Yeah, the normal way, like normal people.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a very big town. It's not a big deal.
Okay. So you guys start walking that way, I guess?
Yes.
I forgot
Yeah.
I forgot the word that I'm trying to think of.
We're taking the road to the farm.
The road to the farm. All right.
The road to the farm to the hole.
Okay. So you guys start walking south through the town square again. Remus, you don't see the guy who was watching you, but in the same spot where he was sitting, there is now a lady sitting in that same spot, probably early 20s, just dressed like a normal person, just sitting there looking in your direction at the group of you. And you guys keep on walking past, doesn't do anything. You get to the town master's hall, town hall. I don't know why I keep calling it town master's hall. And you swing a left.
Because it says it on the map.
It does. You swing a left, you go down that way, and you bump into a barn and a little farmhouse, and past it you can see kind of a dilapidated rock wall and a forest beyond to the east.
Okay.
What do you
Well,
I believe we are headed past that wall and next to the forest, right?
if the boy is to be believed, then yes.
I mean, I don't see a reason not to trust him. It sounded pretty accurate.
No, I'm not saying the boy can't be trusted. I'm just saying, a young man's directions can sometimes be a little off. But yeah, let's get a looking.
All right.
Remember, y'all,
Boy.
hey, walk casual. Yeah.
Brandon,
I'm
were
gonna
you
like
say
start.
something?
I'm gonna start strutting and bobbing my head.
Great.
I'm gonna try not to be a bugbear. Okay.
Okay.
Crouch.
So you
Casual.
guys start heading past the barn and the house, and you head towards the rock wall. Don't really see anybody. Get to the rock wall. It's pretty easy enough to get over. This is an old wall. Like it's seen some shit for a wall. So you guys pass over that just fine and dandy, and you're just kind of walking through a field at this point, probably 100 feet until the tree line. You guys keep walking?
Remus does.
Do I see anything in the trees?
Make a
or
perception
on
check.
On the side of the mountain.
I will assist him.
Okay.
Okay.
Josh, you got advantage.
Okay. Well, that's a natural 20. There we go. Everything great.
All right. So in the trees, you don't see anything. You do see a couple paths that look like it could be like deer path kind of things. Nothing that really looks too like no one was putting a wagon through these trails. Up on the cliff near the manor, you do see two figures. You do notice red on one of them. They are just like talking up there. They don't seem to be looking in your direction. But they're up there quite a way. There's kind of a rocky dirt kind of cliff that goes up to a slight plateau that goes around this manor, and then there's another probably 30-foot kind of raised level past that. They're on the second level, so they're pretty far
They're a
from
ways
you.
away. Yeah.
Even though we will have to be very careful if we come here, because if they have scouts patrolling, they could see us approaching.
That's right.
Not if you're very, very sneaky.
So I think it would be best if we got into the tree line quickly.
I agree. Yeah.
Seems like a smart plan.
Especially with our very large friend here.
Tommy's gonna go ahead and try to light a cigarette. And he lights one. Congratulations, Tommy, you didn't burn off your other eyebrow.
You did it.
Darn.
Really need to burn one right now.
Alright, so you guys are scooting. Are you like running, or are you just like hurriedly walking?
Casual. We're walking
We're
casual.
flying casual.
Okay.
I'm gonna run.
Bebopping down the
You're gonna
street.
run?
You're gonna run. Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm
The
gonna.
run.
giant bugbear.
I look like a bear. Can I run on all fours?
Not effectively.
Not effectively, no.
You're still humanoid.
Yeah.
That's still furry. Okay.
You're okay.
All right. So you make it there pretty quick. The other guys are just walking. The rest of you catch up. Nothing seems to have happened. You don't hear any horns in the distance tooting or anything like that. So you guys are now in the tree line. To your north, probably 100 feet is the base of the first tier of it, and this forest is weirdly thick. It's not like a well-kept area. Like this is some thick old trees.
It's a thick ass boy.
A thick-ass boy.
That's
With
right.
two C's.
All right. Well, anyone?
I mean, I think we should probably be traversing closer to the cliff, because that's probably where the hole is.
Seems legit.
Quietly.
So are you guys doing that?
Yes.
All right. So you start. Can I get a marching order?
I'll go first.
I'll go last.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So Remus is first. One, two.
I start running.
So who is second?
Whore.
The whore.
Who's second?
The whore.
I will go second.
Okay. God, what's your Kados? Okay. Who's third?
Me.
All right.
And Tommy's behind him.
Wex, Tommy. All right. So you guys spend probably. Are you doing the sneaky, or are you just trudging through?
Sneaky
Sneak.
deaky like.
Sneaky.
sneaky
All right,
Rafiki
everybody, roll me stealth checks.
My specialty.
Natural 20.
Ooh. What does that come out with your modifier?
22.
22. All right, Brandon.
22.
Josh.
13?
All right. Tommy got a big old 11. All right.
Better
So-
than 10.
It's better than 1. So you guys are making a beeline towards the kind of rock face, and you're doing it pretty quickly. Every so often, Tommy tends to snap a little branch or step on something or something silly. Seems like he's too busy smoking to really be telling where he's going. So you guys spend probably 20 minutes walking up that way, and you get to the cliff. It is a cliff. It's probably about
What do we
50
see?
feet high. Roll me a perception check.
Thank you. All right, that's gonna be a 19, Chris.
19. All right.
Yes.
So this cliff is mostly rock. There is no vegetation growing on it. It's probably about 50 feet high. It is it's not gray like you would expect rocks to be. It is brownish red. Like it's probably was clay at one point, which was then rockified later. To your left, you can still make out the clearing, probably 100 feet from you. To your right, or east, rather, there is a path-ish towards the east that follows the side of the cliff. Yeah.
But nothing that appears to be a tunnel, as the boy spoke.
Don't see a tunnel.
Interesting.
You're only about 50 feet in.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, I don't see the tunnel yet, and if we want to keep moving, we can do that. But I would consider maybe moving with a slightly smaller group.
I mean, that does seem to make sense.
We're getting pretty close to this place, and we're not ready to strike yet. You know, it's broad daylight out here.
It makes sense to me.
I'm up for anything.
All right. Well, here's what I propose. Wex, Tommy, and Torak. Why don't you guys head to the other side of the hill and check out the actual property itself, what the mansion looks like, what the entrance points are like, stuff like that. Should we need to go in through the mansion, Kados and I will move along, see if we can locate the tunnel and pick up on any patrol routes. Do we think that we can accomplish this in a quick and efficient fashion?
I don't see why not. I think this was a good idea.
Sure.
Just nobody get anywhere near trouble, and we will do what we can.
Excellent. Break.
All right. So, Remus and Kados are moving east along the rock face. And Tommy, Wex, and Torak are moving west along the rock face. I guess who wants to go first? Actually, you know what? That seems like a good spot to take our break. Yeah. So why don't we do that? 10-minute break. Be back at 9:20. See you then. So we're back 42 minutes after we broke. We were supposed to be gone 10 minutes, and Deeps still hasn't returned. So we're just gonna be done. So next week we'll pick up with a split party, and it'll be great. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Bye.